One of the headlines today was that one of their players, Christian Burgess, saying Rangers could rue the fact that they've lost Aribo and Bassi for Europe, who were such a big part of the run to Seville. Is that worrying you, Barry?
No, with the business that Gio's done straight after it. It would worry me if 3 weeks ago I'm thinking to myself, what's going on in there? There's no many signings. Then obviously Aribo and Bassi go. But one thing I've always said is Gio would have a plan that these players had a real good chance of going, and then he acted very, very quickly. Look, am I disappointed they've went? Yep, they were big players for Rangers, no doubt about it. But Rangers couldn't knock back the kind of offers. I mean, 10 million after Aribo plays a certain amount of games for Southampton, 23 million pound for Bassi, who cost 230 grand a couple of years ago. It's a brilliant piece of business. But also I like the business that Gio's done. And in terms of Union SG, you hear him there, he knows it's going to be a tough one. So Rangers really need to be on it and make sure they put a performance in to at least come back and be in the tie.
Mark, it was some European journey for Rangers last season. What are your thoughts ahead of this one?
I'm without knowing overly much about Union SG, to be honest, Paul, and I think for a lot of clubs at this stage of the season, it's a wee bit of the unknown. But certainly what Rangers achieved over a number of years, but particularly in the final 6 months under Giovanni, it's got to give them confidence. They will have learned, or at least they should have learned from last season, because they lost. And to be honest, unfortunately our clubs don't have a great track record in European qualifiers. We look at Celtic 2 out of 7, look at Rangers no beating 10 men in Malmo last season. Okay, you want to bring Motherwell into the equation, losing to Sligo, so you can't take it for granted. And Giovanni will know the Belgian football because it's neighbours are Holland. He'll be well versed on them. But yeah, they're not a household name, Union SG, but that doesn't matter when you go out onto the pitch. Barry will know if Rangers are not on it, Paul, over 180 minutes, they will be punished. Likewise, if Union are not on it, Rangers will punish them. So this isn't a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. I remember this time last year, a lot of Rangers fans coming on this show taking Malmo as a gimme. It wasn't. You've got to be right on it, and if they're not, they'll not get through.
Yep, they've watched plenty of games on them. And look, you just need to look at the Belgium League, who they finished above: Bruges, Anderlecht, teams like that, like well-known teams. So you're coming up against the unknown, but look, you're coming up against guys who are technically gifted, and it's going to be a tough one for Rangers. So I have no doubt. I know the way that Gio will prepare for the game. The guys will know every single bit about them, every single player in their team, and I expect Rangers to come back with at least something.